Built for tough work, the Caterpillar skid steer loaders are designed, built, and backed by Caterpillar to deliver exceptional performance and versatility, ease of operation, serviceability, and customer support. They deliver Cat reliability, durability, and efficient operation, even in the toughest working conditions. Caterpillar skid steer loaders. All you expect from Cat, only smaller. In the next few minutes, you'll learn the basics of how to safely operate and maintain the Cat skid steer loader. This video is divided into 6 sections: safety, a walk-around inspection, operator station and controls, operating techniques and tips, machine shutdown, and machine transport. Color-coded tabs for each segment will appear at the bottom of your screen. If you need to review a specific portion, simply fast forward to the appropriate color tab. Safety. Before operating any machine, read and understand the safety and operating information in the Operation and Maintenance Manual. You'll find one in the storage compartment to the left of the seat. Contact your dealer if it is missing. Safety signs are also posted in several locations on your skid steer loader. Read and obey them. They're there for your protection. Before beginning any job, make sure you're wearing the proper safety equipment: hard hat, ear protection, safety shoes, and safety glasses. Also, do a quick survey of your job site to avoid any potential hazards. Never modify your skid steer loader with things like counterweights, overinflated or foam-filled tires, or work tools not approved by Caterpillar. To check if a work tool is Cat approved, consult your Operation and Maintenance Manual or call your dealer. It's important for you to know all the safety basics, but the machine itself also has several features to help protect you while you work. To help entry and exit, you'll find 3-point grab irons, along with deep skid resistant steps. Always wear your seatbelt. Make sure it fits snugly. You must also put down the armrest. The machine is equipped with an interlock electronic controller system that keeps it from being operated if you aren't seated with the armrest down. The parking brake automatically engages once the armrest is raised or after about 5 seconds. If you must go beneath the lift arms for servicing, then you must use the lift arm brace to prevent the arms from lowering. To install it, first remove the work tool. Then have someone remove the retaining pin and simply extend the lift arms high enough for the lift arm brace to slip into place. Put in the locking pin. To disengage the brace, remove the pin and raise the arms while another person removes the brace. If there's not a second person available, the job can still be accomplished with one person. Follow the instructions on the lift arm brace decal. Remember, never go beneath the lift arms without the brace installed. Every machine is equipped with a rollover protective structure. Never remove it or modify it. In case something should block the front exit, you can quickly get out of the cab by pulling the release tag, popping out the window, and sliding out the rear emergency exit. Walk-around inspection. Daily maintenance and walk-around inspections are also a crucial part of keeping you safe in your skid steer loader. After removing the ignition key, open the rear door. Lock the door open with the retaining pin. Consult the service chart inside the rear door for more information. Check to make sure all guards are in place. Now, check the oil level using the dipstick. Add oil if needed. To check the coolant level, remove the retaining pin on the cooling grill, then raise the grill. The coolant gauge is on the right side of the radiator. Add coolant if needed. Release the latch and raise the cooling package to see the sight gauge for the air filter indicator. Now, lower the package by pushing the release mechanism on the lift strut. Move on to the left side of the machine and the tires. Check the tire pressure. Also, look for any cuts and make sure the lug nuts are tight. Check along the left lift arm for any electrical line or hydraulic line damage or leaks. Look for any structural problems, cracks, or damage. Check over the work tool for anything out of the ordinary. Remove any debris you see between the lift arm and the work tool. As you move to the right of the machine, check the tires and hydraulic lines just as you did on the left. The last thing you'll need to check is the hydraulic oil level on the right side of the machine to the rear. Above the hydraulic oil sight gauge is the hydraulic oil fill. Put in more oil if needed. Below the sight gauge is the fuel fill. Make sure to grease all the grease fittings at their recommended intervals. Consult the decal on the rear door to find out their locations. Operator station and controls. Remember, when getting into the cab, always face the machine and maintain 3 points of contact as you enter. Step only on the steps. 2 joysticks and the throttle are all you need to control the skid steer loader. The directional joystick, here to the left of the operator, controls direction of the machine. To go forward, push the joystick forward. To back up, pull the joystick backwards. To move the front of the machine left, push the joystick to the left. To move the front of the machine right, push the joystick to the right. The work tool joystick, here to the right of the operator, controls the movement of the lift arm and work tool. To raise the lift arms, pull the joystick backwards. To lower them, push the joystick forward. To tilt the work tool back, move the joystick to the left. To tilt the work tool forward, move the joystick to the right. By pushing the loader joystick all the way forward into its detent, you can place the lift arms in float. The rocker button on top of the work tool joystick controls auxiliary hydraulics functions. The operator can use either the hand or foot throttle to control engine speed. There are instrument panels in the upper right and left-hand corners of the cab. On the left panel, you'll find warning lights. On the first row, there's hydraulic oil temperature, engine coolant temperature, and engine oil pressure. There's also an audible alarm on these 3 monitors. On the second row of warning lights, you'll see the auxiliary hydraulics interlock override, armrest seat, parking brake warning lights, and cold start indicator. Also on the left panel, there's the key start switch, starting aid switch, parking brake, and high flow switch. There is space for continuous flow, work tool positioner, electrical tool, and interlock override switches if your machine is equipped with these options. To the side of the panel is the hour meter. The right panel contains warning lights for alternator output and hydraulic oil filter restriction. Also on the right panel, there is a fuel gauge, optional front and rear working light switches, optional beacon switch, and a dome lamp.